Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. It's a nice gain. You move the football up to the 27.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Nittany Lions churn out another first down. The shotgun handoff here. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
First drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Moving right through the contacts. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs on the scramble. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. here's the toss play. And that run produces a decent gain. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Just trucks the man.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Powerful running here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half remaining to cut into this lead. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. On the ground, it's Wallace.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff running right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
How's the spin move?
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Coverage team brings down the returner. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. This passing game is on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls in the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with a 48. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. They look to throw it here on second down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Running with purpose. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Back to the end zone, ruled out of bounds and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Tight end makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Receiver in motion now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.